Hi, my name is Zoe. I'm 14 and I go to Seattle Public School Districts. I'm in high school. I'm a freshman. And this is my first video for my new blog channel. Obviously, this blog channel is not going to be the best. I am still in high school and I don't have professional cameras. I have a microphone, but nothing too fancy. This channel is going to be about my journey through high school, my experiences. I'm going to be doing the videos about like updating my life, kind of my journey through getting into pre-college law classes, signing up for internships, signing up for Senate page programs, and also my journey through creating my own mock trial club at my high school. Doesn't have one right now. I tried to make one this year, but it didn't really work out due to overcrowding at my school, with just a lot more students than the teachers could handle, so not many people could run clubs that hadn't been there in the beginning. So why am I doing this? Well, I kind of want to begin it because it's my freshman year. It's kind of late into the year, but better late than never. I want to do this to teach and inspire throughout my high school. I want to inspire people in middle school and elementary into doing things that I'm doing, like going into law, doing the pre-college law programs. I also want to teach people and help people because I know that getting into pre-college law programs can be, along with also like Senate page programs, they can be extremely difficult to get into. And I'm not saying that every time I'm just going to sign up for it, I'm going to be like denied a lot of things, and there are going to be videos for that even. And I want to help teach people through my experiences how to stand out and give them tips on how to sign up for these things, how to stand out, how to write an essay, how to write the interest statements that you need. Because I know in one thing I have gotten into and completed the Rice University pre-college law program. And I know that usually they don't ask for essays. From what I've seen with a lot of the programs I've been signing up for, they ask for interest statements. And with those interest statements, they can be a little confusing sometimes. I understand that. Like, the first one was really confusing for me. But I want to help people, teach people tips how to do that, how to write. What I really want to do is teach people. I want to give them tips on how to write their interest statements, their essays, how to apply into these programs as I'm doing it as well, so I can give like insider knowledge. Not really. I can give insider information kind of on how to stand out in these applications, what to do when you get denied, and kind of just, I want to make sure that I can help people if they're interested in doing these things. I want to help them. I want them to have someone that can understand and teach them how to do these things, because I didn't really have that, because I don't really know many people who like to go into these programs like I do. Not many friends who are interested in law. So I want to be the person who helps people and teaches them how to do things. And it's going to be a really bad blog, but even if it's bad, I want to still be able to teach people, and that's really the main goal. I want to share how I got interested in this. We're going to go way back. We're going to start with how I got interested in law. I got interested in law because my mom signed me up for 2 different classes at the UW University, and the first class was a random, like, LA language arts class. Because I'm weirdly bad with adjectives and verbs and stuff. I don't know. And then the other class was this law and equity class, where it was a mock trial class. And that's really what got me into mock trial. It was extremely interesting. It really started my love for law, whereas I always joked around with my family that I was going to be a tax lawyer and I'm going to like stop tax evasion and stuff, but that's what really got me into wanting to be in law, because at first I was just joking about it, but now I'm really into it. I'm doing things for myself to continue this interest, and I'm doing things to put it into a job, hopefully getting into law school, graduating, becoming a lawyer, becoming a judge. So that's what really started it. What continued it was I decided to take it into my own hands. I wanted to continue this interest and I wanted to show that this is what I wanted to do with my life. So I convinced my parents and I did the Rice University pre-college law program. It was a bit expensive, but that's what really helped teach me the most of what I learn about law now, what I know. I learned a lot from that program. I would say it's definitely worth it. I can't share specifics, but I would say even though it is quite expensive, the programs that the Rice University offers are extremely like helpful. I believe that the investment is worth it. To whoever's viewing this, it's going to be extremely hard possibly to convince your parents to let you do it. I had to write a PowerPoint about how the investment was going to be worth it for them and how they should spend money on it and everything. Maybe you should do that because that could actually really help convince them. But that's what I did. And so I would say that program really helped me continue my interest, and it made me more intrigued in the law process and how different governments work, and what's going to continue to intrigue me into this interest and this hopeful job like path is I'm going to sign up for this law institute in Seattle. It's going to be extremely interesting, I believe. It's by, oh my gosh, I can't remember anymore. I'll let you guys know in the comments if I find it, but I think it's like JTB, Just the Believe, or I don't know. I feel like it's JTB, but I don't think I'm saying the right words. But I'm signing up for that. Hopefully I get in. That one you also have to write an interest statement on, so hopefully by the end of this week I can upload another small video about how, if the investment is worth it, I believe it's free, but if the investment is worth it, if the time is worth it, how to write the interest statement, how to stand out in the interest statement, kind of all that stuff. I can also do that for the Rice University if anybody asks for it. Along with, I'm going to start my mock trial club next year when I'm in 10th grade. I'm currently writing to law firms for fundraising. I'm asking teachers to sponsor me, so I can like use their classrooms and stuff when I have that club going. I'm going to ask my friend's mom, who's a lawyer, hopefully get some other lawyers from like law firms if they want to come mentor. It's going to be through the YMCA. So there's going to be like competitions, which is why we kind of need fundraising. But yeah. And then another thing that I'm going to do, I've been looking up a lot of internships recently. I know I'm like really young, so it's mostly going to be 10th, 11th, 12th grade type stuff. But I want to do an internship so that I can get that like real life experience for me. Because I feel like online learning and learning at an institute and like all this like studying is going to be extremely helpful, but it's not going to be the same as if you could ever get in real life like experience. Like if you were to work there, or if you were to intern at a law firm, that isn't the same as studying law. Because studying law gets you the information you need for law school, but interning gives you the experience that you need. It gives you the experiences to know how it works. And I think that's really, really important. So I'm gonna look up some internships. I'm gonna try and get into them. Hopefully, maybe do another pre-college law program. I'm thinking of doing the Stanford University type pre-college stuff. I'm doing business classes, or I signed up for business classes and entrepreneurship classes in my high school for next year. I'm going to try to go into the Senate Page program, the country Senate Page program in 11th grade. I think I'm going to try and go into the state Senate Page, the Washington State Senate Page program next year in 10th grade. That's going to be like a week with representatives or state senates for the state legislature. And the pre-college programs, like I just said before, but the pre-college programs, the law programs, they cost a lot of money, but they're really important. But I feel like if you wanted to choose one or another, I feel that the Page programs, if you get into those, and like if you were to choose between the pre-college law classes and the Senate Page program, I would extremely believe that the Senate Page program could be a bit more helpful in like the IRL experiences. Of course, you might need like the pre-college law classes to like teach you things, but if you want to do the experience of working in that field, I feel like the Senate Page program would really, really help. I'm signing up for it, and I will let you guys know about how it goes, how to sign up for it, and everything. Yeah, that's mainly what's going to happen. That's what the updates are going to be, mostly. If I don't have anything going on with, like, law and stuff, it's going to be stuff about just, like, daily life, how things are going, like, how stressful homework is, because, oh my gosh, I've been getting so much homework recently. And kind of, if there's nothing really about law or interesting stuff, kind of just, like, gonna update all my life, I guess. My high school life. It's gonna be like, think of it as like a diary entry, where like a journal entry, but video version. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys, just so that maybe you have someone to relate to. I know there's a lot of YouTubers that you can relate to already, most likely, but I kind of just want to be someone maybe someone can relate to, someone can take tips from, someone that people can be interested and enjoy watching the videos of. But yeah, that's mostly what I want to do. That's mostly why I want to do it as well. And I just really want to help people just learn and be advocates for themselves and take it into their own hands to learn what they want to learn. Because as much as my school doesn't offer law classes, I've taken it into my own hands and done extracurriculars, pre-college law programs. I'm on a robotics team. I've taken it into my own hands that if my school cannot give me what I need to do to go into my interests, I will take it myself and put myself in extracurriculars that will. And I'm hoping to inspire people to do that too if they're interested in it. Because I don't want people to be discouraged by the education system and how few classes some schools can like provide. Because I know that there are a lot of people who are in schools that don't provide that many like classes that go into interests. Mine specifically is about law classes and everything, but I don't want them to give up on their ideas and their goals and their dreams of doing their interests just because their schools don't do it. I want to inspire them to take it into their own hands, to self-advocate for themselves, to learn what they want to learn and to be what they want to be. That sounds really general with like, I know a ton of people say that. There's so many people like teachers, parents. It's a quote, but it really is true. I want to help people advocate for who they want to be and what they want to do. And I don't want them to give up. I want to inspire them not to give up just because things aren't available to them at the moment. I want them to take it into their own hands, make their life theirs, and get into extracurriculars like I am. Just because school doesn't offer it, or you don't have clubs that offer it like I do. Like I don't, actually. Just because you don't have classes or clubs that offer them, like I don't either. I just want to inspire them to do what they want to do. Very late goodbye, but I forgot to record, and it's been like a week since I recorded that. So goodbye. Thank you for watching my video, even though it's like a week or two late. I might be posting 3 different videos this week, that means, because I have the first week, which is this video, and then I have my next video, which is all of my stuff because I went to a robotics competition for my team. So my next video is going to be that. That was last week. And then this week is going to be the upcoming video that I'm recording at the moment. But bye. If whoever is watching, thank you. You're very thoughtful to watch my videos. So thank you. Oh my gosh. Is it just me or does the camera look like I have a Snapchat filter on? I don't. Please trust. Don't mind that. That's a bug bite. Miscalculation and the freaking mosquitoes, bro. But yeah, just want to say bye. And no, I can't. That's weird, but half heart, I guess. Yeah. Ugh, my nails are. I'm not gonna cut this out. I'm not gonna be able to cut this out of the video because if I say anything more, I can't cut it out with my frickin' Photos app. I do this all on my phone, but goodbye. And thank you for watching my videos. So, oh, that was like the freaking, I don't know if I'm saying right, Eggyo from K-pop. No, we're not doing that. Okay.